My name's Missy Bishop, and I'm the Technical Instructor for Office Systems Technology at Maysville Community and Technical College.
My name's Christina Sandoval. I am an adult education instructor here at Maysville Community and Technical College, and I team teach in the Accelerating Opportunity Program with Miss Bishop.
The first few weeks, they're nervous, they're hesitant, and then as the class begins to develop and they become more confident and they start to understand what we're going over, then it's like they blossom and they really look forward to the class. The biggest advantage I see is I see that the students are more engaged because they actually have instruction up front and then the team teaching part kind of throughout the classroom where that they're able to actually have the one-on-one attention. A lot of times you'll have students that in a traditional classroom without the team teaching, they may not necessarily ask a question. You know, they would probably just sit there and struggle because they don't want to interrupt, or they just maybe are just shy or hesitant about seeking help. And the team teaching approach, Christina sees when they're struggling and that she can actually go to them.
They feel more comfortable. They don't have to step outside of their comfort zone by raising their hand or speaking out, because people are shy, you know, so you go to them and just eliminate that right there to where they don't have to feel uncomfortable. A lot of the students who are in the Accelerating Opportunity Program are like non-traditional students. Basically, this means they're students who are older, not right out of high school.
When you get to know these students and you see where they come from, you know, we have students going through bankruptcy, divorce, single parenthood, and lost jobs, lost wages, and then when they have this sense of achievement and they build the confidence, it gives me a very nice feeling of satisfaction. I think our Accelerating Opportunity students have better attendance. They are in class because they know they're getting the help that they need, and I think they know that we expect them to be there. I don't know if you would call it a family effect, but it just seems like it's a more cohesive group, and even when Christina may be helping one student, then I've noticed that they've started helping each other as well.
That closeness that they develop. Also because it's a smaller class, you know, with this type of college, classes aren't so large. So it's easier to get to know your fellow students and to work with them. Part of the goal of Accelerating Opportunity is to allow students who want to pursue a trade or a diploma or a degree that maybe have tested into some type of a developmental course, to allow them to kind of bypass those developmental courses temporarily so they can work with their local adult education program. Typically within a year period, the work that they've done with adult education will allow them to test higher on the COMPASS test, which is the entrance test for the KCTCS college. So then they don't have to be behind and be in school a year or two longer. What really surprised me was how, you know, at first a lot of the students who come into this program really are just wanting to pursue a certificate or a diploma. The surprise for me was how many of them later changed their mind and said, no, I'm going to take this further. I want a degree in this, associate's degree, or I want to pursue this to a bachelor's degree to transfer to another college.
I would highly encourage anyone thinking about team teaching with Accelerating Opportunities to pursue it.
Student success is obviously the goal in every classroom.
Having Christina in the classroom, you know, just even with the various skill levels, you know, we're able to work together and get the students on the same page, and it gives us such a feeling of satisfaction. Just seeing, you know, like the light bulb effect going off over their heads, and seeing the understanding that, you know, the team teaching effect causes.